Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soul Surfing Sunday. My name is Bonnie D, and I have cards ready for the collective. And I hope that your energy is really strong at this point. And welcome. So, I have been doing a lot of research. I always do. I'm a research craziness. And we seen the Pope just died the other day. The Pope was for, we knew the Pope at like 2020 that he had went. So they're just starting to tell us about the movie and who was in it and reading us some stuff. And there's going to be a lot of things coming down the past because the ones that are remembering, we were supposed to. Um, there's no coincidence on anything. It's it's like you start to discover things and you're like, wow. There's so like numbers. Numbers mean everything. Watch the clocks. I see 1111, 222, all that. There's messages in everything. So if you get like you're waking up, and you're waking up at like 222, go look at the angel message. You're getting messages when you sleep, but sometimes we just don't remember it. But there's like all kinds of stuff I want to say, but I don't need to say it. I'm going to start pulling cards to see where this reading is going to take us. Now, I pulled these cards a day ago, and then I pulled some more to update it in energies. And this is all the collective energy. Our energies are picking up things. Now is your time to step out. You've got a mission. We all have a mission. Either we're supposed to go and not see the evolution, or we're supposed to be warriors of the evolution. Whatever we're supposed to do, let's do it. All right. Now, I always start with the date. It's 4/27, 2025, which is a 22. It's a master number, 22, 11, 11, 33. Those are all very strong numbers and very strong messages. They double in energy. So when you get things like that, look it up. Now, I see so many people going through a dark night of the soul, and you got to hang in there. You got to do a lot of meditation and a lot of energy work right now. Try to stay away from the bad energy and try to delve into the good energy. And if you feel bad energy coming on, just think in your mind, trigger, 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 and kind of walk away from it and think about it. Get a different perception of it, because everybody has a different perception. Now, we have the Soul Helper Oracle that was dying to come out, and it's a 39, which is a 13, which is a 4. Let's see, yeah. No, it's a 12, excuse me. Yeah, it's a 12. It's master now. It's a 3, which is a divine message. And this couldn't have come at a better time, this 39, because this 39, the time of guilt and shame ends. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. I'm finding people are showing themselves when they're looking at you and picking things out about you, your avatar, instead of looking deep within your soul. We're going to get to that point where we're just looking at the soul and not the avatar. You have done something wrong. You have made a wrong decision or allowed your baser emotions to lead you astray. But you now have the inner greatness, the self-awareness, and ability to be true to yourself, to recognize this. But have you also asked for forgiveness? Whatever is weighing you down in your past or present, whatever makes you feel small or bad, whatever you are remorseful about, now is the time to transform in. Mistakes are made so we can mature. I call it leveling up. So we can learn from them and grow. The time has now come to forgive yourself. You have drawn this card because you have been feeling remorse or even shame, perhaps only recently or for some time. However, it is okay. You have recognized it and you are sorry. So forgive yourself so that you can return to your soul path and continue on it cheerfully and with a light heart. Begin to love yourself just as you are. with all your weaknesses and strengths. The more you accept yourself and acknowledge every side to your nature, the more complete and fulfilled you will be. Get rid of all your emotional baggage. Show yourself kindness and mercy and start to love yourself completely from now on. This love will then lead you to new dimensions. Conduct a small forgiveness meditation. The time has come to release all feelings of guilt and shame. The darkness never stops spinning its web in an attempt to catch and paralyze us, spreading its base vibrations and weaving them around us and ensnaring us. Recognize this and free yourself from this web. Humility and repentance are good, but do not become trapped in them. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the J. Herbal essence oil is Damascus rose. Healing crystal is a pearl, and the number is 3. The pearl is pure. It's beautiful. It was created and it was put in our path for a reason. And the Blue Jays, the Jays, I have some coming on my feeder, and they're really, really interesting birds. Now, I'm going to read the 3. And there's no sense reading the 222 because that is, you leveled up. So we're going to read the 3. Number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul family. Oops, hang on a minute. Okay, let's try this again. The number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. The number teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number 3's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, energy, the overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. Yeah, the divine is the most amazing creation that we have ever had time on this planet to enjoy. And the way she looks is she looks depleted. She's in her beautiful royal purple dress, and her hair has beautiful flowers in it. And the sun is just beaming in the background. And this blue jay came and sat on her knee to try to look up and feel better about herself. When we critique ourselves so much, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to please everyone. It's hard to be beautiful at all times. But if your soul is beautifully flowing, then you will get that beautiful golden purple, cozy feeling of beauty within. Because right now here in Florida, it's 90 degrees. I just came in from the sun. I feel amazing. And everything's blooming. Everything our creator ever gave us to utilize and do, they bloom. So right now we have beautiful roses blooming, yellow and red, love, friendship. And we have another beautiful pink lily that I wanted to plant a couple years ago, and it's coming up again. And it's just looking at things that we take for granted because so much is changing. I'm seeing things on TV because I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I go over to my girlfriend's, they always have the TV on. So I have been looking at it. They don't notice anything, but they've been watching TV regularly. I didn't watch TV basically like 2 years now. I haven't really watched TV other than Survivor. I'm still guilty. I got my Survivor once a year or twice a year, but I can feel what it was like when you had to release things from the dark night of the soul. And this is what you feel like when you start releasing them, because you've seen what you did. Your perspective is a little different than other people's perspective, but they're close. And she's contemplating too much. Things are trying to get her back into the beauty. And as you see, she's just looking down. She's not even noticing the beauty around her. So we have to remember that there's so much beauty just waiting for us to see it, just waiting for us to feel it. And even when sometimes it doesn't feel like, you know, anything's changing, next thing you know, something will be changing. So don't hold out on change, but we are evolving. We really have to get used to that. Now, these cards are going to come out the way they need to come out because, like I said, I don't even remember half of them, but I pulled them and I'm going to just feel the energy where it wants me to read. And you ought to practice that. I hope you're still manifesting. We should be manifesting our life the way we want it, the beauty that within it. And yeah, this is a good one. Now we have the messenger oracle, and actually, usually one comes out and three peeped out. So, and I'm trying to remember how they came in. Okay. Yeah, focus and then act. There is something you want or need to make manifest. But to make your dreams a reality, you must focus your will upon that desire and do what needs to be done. Prayer alone will not give you that which you desire. There are things that you must do in order to have your hopes released. Now is not the time for stillness and passivity. Now is the time to focus your will, your thoughts, and emotions, and to get up and take the necessary steps. I had something come to my mind today when I was laying out in the sun, and I was looking at our little shed thing, wooden shed that Donnie built by himself, and he kept saying, "I'm not a builder, I'm a concrete guy." And how it turned out really nice. I mean, it's not as big as our old shed after the hurricane, but it's still really nice. And then we bought a like a tarp tent to keep a lot of the stuff in there. It's nothing major, but we live in Florida and there's no flooding over there, so we'd be okay. We did the things we needed, but not overdoing. And I'm thinking to myself, looking at these two buildings with the doors wide open and looking what we own. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I would ever want to fight for things because I'm really not interested in a lot of things. I'm not a buyer of crap. I'm very frugal and I'm funny about that. I don't think we need to waste our money doing stupid crap. And that's just me. I'm an old soul. I'll admit it. But we do need to focus and act. I mean, the black horse, she's got her sword, and the raven right here, which he's hard to notice, he will guide her in that black beauty. And they're ready to let their energy shine. Now, honor Gaia. Honor Gaia. Now, what do you think about when you think of Gaia? Just think about it. What does Gaia mean to you? To me, when I say hear Gaia, I think Mother Earth. I feel that it's our mother. And we always should have had father, mother, and son in that threesome of divinity. And we never noticed it because when we went to church or something like that, they said the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, they ghosted the mother. And does not surprise me because it's men like to rule on fear and obedience. And that's basically, to me, that is what a Bible is. It's fear and it's obey. And people wonder after they've feared and they've obeyed and they've done everything and they still have something bad happen because the energy. I mean, we could have great energy, but the next person next to us has the worst energy you've ever felt. Okay, honoring Gaia, the earth upon which you dwell is more than just a rock covered in water, stone, and dirt. The earth beneath your feet The mountains, the forests, the rivers, lakes, oceans, and the air that you breathe are all part of the magical living entity that is Gaia, Mother Earth. She is our eternal mother, our provider, and our home. Gaia gives us life. Without her, we would not be. Honor Gaia by seeing the truth of what she is. Honor Gaia by loving her as you love yourself. That is a beautiful message for today. And if you notice the white feather, that's your guardian angel, the energy in the hands and the water flowing. And the spider web up here, there is another, the golden bird. See, it's that polarity. If you look at this card, it's got the water, the earth, the energy, the nature, the light, and the dark. This is like, which way are you going to go? It's your choice. Do you not want the sunlight or do you want the darkness? It's a polarity. It's what do you want? What do you need? You are the captain of your ship. Your ship is your avatar. Our creator and our mother are the ones we go to when we need messages, and our ancestors, and people that are religion, and I have nothing against religion, but people that are religion believe that ancestors don't talk to you. They believe that there's nothing up there that you want to talk to, but it's not up there. Anything can come within if you let it. If you're evil and you're mean and you're doing some weird crap, you need to forgive yourself and move on, because that's not what you want in life. I'll guarantee it. Because once you get started in that, it never gets better. Just keeps rolling out of. Now, the source of all. I love this card. The source of all. Your mind is the source of all thoughts, magic, inspiration, and creativity. Take a moment to dwell within the divine realms of your imagination. Visualize and create endless possibilities and opportunities. Now is the time to nurture the vision within and make them manifest. I told y'all, manifesting and meditation is very, very, very important. It connects us to all. It connects us to mother. It connects us to ancestors. It connects us to our soul family on earth and our soul family in another dimension. That is the connection. We're all connected. And it's like, people are like, well, how are we connected? What's up with that? I don't understand that. People need to kind of, at this point, get with program, because we've all been programmed. Unfortunately, okay, we're going to take the magical spirit oracle, and it's a number 8, and 8 is unity. And that's what we're doing. We're coming together in unity, finally. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Magic, power, beginnings, and transformation. This is where we need to be. We're seeing ourselves walking the path and offering all of it with the sun, with the light. And the eyes are kind of telling. They're observing. They're waiting for what she's going to do and what she's going to accomplish. I trust in the magic and power within me. If you have pulled this card, you are entering a powerful and pivotal era in your life. Royal energy of the queen and king, your highest self is so proud of you. You are undergoing a spiritual and psychological transformation after a journey of obstacles. Though it may feel new and unfamiliar, it is a potent place for you to grow, take action, and trust yourself more than you ever have before. Do you see how beautiful the sunrise is? It brings with it so many possibilities, adventure, and excitement. Be brave. Try something new. You've got this. Stop feeding the demon of doubt in your head. Instead, give it love and watch it turn into an angel. It's okay to hit a learning curve. It's okay to make mistakes, especially when you accept accountability for them and try to do better next time while giving yourself more grace, compassion, and forgiveness. You're not going to get it all right or perfect, and you're not supposed to. You're meant to live the fullest and truest expressions of yourself. You're meant to feel fully alive. Take the higher path you feel called to. You are the hero of this story, and it's time to stop underestimating how powerful you are. You are capable of so much. You can be a fair and balanced ruler in your own life. All the spiritual guidance you need is within you. People are really starting to discover that, and they're starting to utilize it. Your connection with your own magic and with spirit is very strong, especially at this point in your journey. Remember to trust yourself. You more than anybody know where to go next, even if it's just a place of peace and contentment in your psyche. That it's also a path, and if you're coming from turbulence, that is more than enough. Sometimes the journey can only be walked from within. Go to that next place, do that next thing. It's time. Take action and try new things. Even baby steps are better than nothing. Practice being brave and allowing yourself to make mistakes. But more than anything, walk the higher path. Your highest self is watching and guiding you. Light a candle for them and seek connection and communication on your journey. They are always within you. They are you. Yeah, we have all kinds of parts of us in our dreams and our visions and our minds because that's who we are. Okay, we are going to the Star Seed Oracle, and we got a couple of really interesting messages here called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. You came to Earth with a double mission to grow as a soul and to bring about a shift in consciousness. The best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what it is that your soul is calling you toward, for it's encoded within the most direct path forward. Your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some you may already be aware of, others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intellectual chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gifts. If you're being called toward a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment right here is destined. If you're feeling unprepared or thinking, who am I? Do that. This card is guiding you to step up and leap and consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for a lifetime. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I've received throughout all my lifetime. I'm ready to embody them all now, without hesitation or fear. I fully commit to being here now. I'm ready to step into my soul's highest and most potent calling. I've been training for this for a lifetime. That is a beautiful card. And, she's not looking back. So Her training was amazing because she's going for it. She's going into the portal. She's going into another dimension. She's being called. She's being called like we have. We've been called. That's why we're doing this. I mean, I never thought I'd be getting up and thinking about doing a tarot reading every other day. That just came out of the blue, but I guess that's where I'm supposed to be. The other card we got was We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. I think we're going to discover that there's more to this world than what meets the eyes. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother, and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being, what are you doing? Oh, my husband's doing something crazy with a paper towel over there. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that your cradle in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine. And you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother, flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I allow the deep love of Cosmic Mother to wash over me. I'm loved. I'm held. That was a beautiful message because at this point in my life, when I just lost both of my parents, I think about that a lot. I think, we have a cosmic mother and father, but these were our earth plant, our earth. And I had them for a long time, and I'm missing them, but I know they got another mission, and it's somewhere else. We'll meet up again. I really believe that. Now, we did get a couple intuitive whisper oracles come out, and I loved this. I like this intuitive whisper oracle. So if you're looking for a nice oracle book and cards, this is a good one. We got 4, feel, don't think. And that's a big thing. When we're thinking in 3D because this is what we've been programmed to think. But if it's in your heart, then you know it's coming from source and your higher power. The mini me somewhere else going, hey, fine, wake up, do this. To connect fully to your intuition, you must first stop thinking and instead feel into your body. The mind is a thinking machine designed to analyze the past and predict the future. It is supposed to filter our experiences, but it can often make decisions based on past experiences rather than intuition. It is by feeling back into the body that you can begin to discover what is right for you in the present moment. It's time to let the mind rest and tap into the innate wisdom, your intuitive whispers that lie deep within you. You will know when you have arrived in the feeling when everything seems clear and unwaveringly. How to feel, not to think. Find a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. Take 8 rounds of boxing breaths, 4 seconds inhale, 4 seconds holding, 4 seconds exhale, and complete. Over again. Move your awareness to your toes and scan upward through your body. Slowly feel into every part of yourself, inviting the muscles to soften as you do so. From the place of deep relaxation, check in with how your body feels. Let your body respond through feeling. You know, we usually use our mind to think and make decisions instead of our intuition. And that is where the creator is in our heart space. That is where we need to go when we're trying to get the proper messages. Okay, we got number 43, which is a 7. Let your ship set sail. Just like a ship needs a solid frame and someone to steer it to set sail, it also needs the ocean and the wind, which are wild and free and out of its control. Sometimes we spend so long building our foundations, our ship, making sure we have all of the tools to navigate through the world, that when it comes to setting sail, we do not unleash our sails for fear of the unknown or losing control. This is your call to open your sails and let the wind take you. Release control and let yourself explore the limitless unknown. The unknown simply begins the space that exists outside of your known experiences. It can be liberating. How to let your ship sail. Point yourself in a nourishing direction, somewhere you have been wanting to explore, and let the layers of control release their grip. Your ship will gather speed and more you will let go. The energy of the water which a ship sails through is in constant motion. Become more like the water and let things flow. If you are feeling stuck in an area of your life, moving your body will release your stuck energy and help you set sail. Yeah, that's a great card. I love that reading. Now that we got all the interesting things done, we're going to get into the tarot, the oracle, the message. The first one we got was a number 14, which is a 5, which is change, and it's ride the wave. We just talked about water, letting it flow, and now we've got ride the wave with 2 dolphins. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned, and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. I think we're all on the right path, but I think sometimes we get kind of off kilter. Just need to be careful with that one. Now, we did get the devil. And the only thing I don't like about this deck is the devil. I would prefer the tower moment. I'm not really a devil believer kind. I think everybody has their wee bit of devil in them. And this came out straight up. Oppression, addiction, obsession, dependency, excess, powerlessness, limitations. Getting the devil card as your reading shows that you have feelings of entrapment, emptiness, and a lack of fulfillment in your life. The devil might also mean that you are a slave to the materialism, and no matter how bad you try, you just can't seem to shake off the feeling of wanting to indulge in luxurious living. I know a lot of people that like that, like they've been in a chain the whole world, and they just want to stay in this possession crap. And I am for releasing everything. When you go through the dark night of the soul and you start release all that past crap that is trickled into your world, you start to have a perception of what you're looking at and what you're releasing. And it is a time to release right now because we are going into a new world and it's going to be a beautiful world. Now, we got a number 17, cue the card, upside down reverse. So it's ghost lands. When the Ghostlands card appears reversed, it's a sign that you're wandering in an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. There is no point longing for that which has already gone or hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you've created a fantasy of the good old days or some elusive utopian destination that lies somewhere in the future when this or that happens to make things better. Live one day at a time. Each day is a new beginning filled with truth and beauty. Stay away from the ghost lands of past and future. Avoid nostalgia and longing for something better. Find joy in what is present in your life today. 100% agree. We can all walk around and blame everybody for our whole friggin' future. But I try to live one day at a time. That's all I can handle it at, the point in life is one day at a time. And with that card, the Ghostland, we got the Hermit. And, it's a nine, and nine goes into itself. Self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, withdrawal, solitude, search for self. The hermit is a seeker of the knowledge that comes from within, a lonely wanderer on the path of the night. He searches for that which can only be gained with long periods of solitude, the inner voice. You may currently be contemplating the need to be alone. Never be afraid to take this choice to reflect, as it could help you clear your mind of all the clutter that comes with everything in life. I think that's a great idea. I think a lot of us are changing the way we looked at things, and we're starting to take more of a spiritual uh, life. And I've met people that do the church thing and the Bible thing, and I'm cool with that, and they're cool with me. So as long as we've got our perceptions right, because a lot of people feel that these cards are evil. So you have to take them out of that old dogma and show them that you are into the beautiful world, the Garden of Eden, the building our confidence, the coming of who we really are. That's my journey. That's my mission. Whatever your mission is, good luck. I wish you the best that life has to offer. Everybody. I always feel that way. Okay, now we got 37, and this was upside down, and I see why. Why do you hold on to things that remind you of the past? It's your home cluttered with objects that bring up unhappy memories. Do you have a tendency to attract broken people who need to be fixed? If you're involved in this type of emotional project, stop right now and clean your house. Being needed isn't going to get you what you really need. That said, even if you initially resist letting go of the excess physical or emotional baggage, you'll feel amazing afterward. Let go and let the universe bring you something better. Make space. The universe doesn't like a vacuum and will respond to your house cleaning by fi- filing your home with what will be best served for you. I see a lot of people like that. I call them tchotchkes, little knickknacks, little bless from the past, little things they're collecting on every wall, every shelf, and those are things. I have a few things that yeah, those are things. And on the clean house, 37, we got the Knight of Swords reversed, and that doesn't surprise me. Rude, tactless, forceful, bully, aggressive, vicious, ruthless, arrogant. The Knight of Swords reverse indicates the asker is either scattering their energy in too many places or is going full speed ahead with a decision without a plan. This card is a reminder to slow down. This card is also a sign they must take time to connect with their inner voice. When we are going 100 miles an hour, we often lose sight of our soul's ultimate purpose. I agree with that. I think too many people are hanging on to too much crap from their past. My mom did, and it just killed me inside that she couldn't think of anything beautiful other than everything tragic. So that's a hard one right there, upside down. Makes you think about things. Okay, the last card we got from the enchanted map was Spark, and it's a 7. It's 34. And if you see her, she's playing the violin with beautiful red hearts coming out, the sun behind her, out in nature, butterflies, fairies, whatever those are around her. Spark, you are a clear channel for divine creativity. There is a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin an endeavor. Attraction is high as you're connected with others who can co-create joyously, experience, and join with you in expressing the inner aspects of your life. Watching a spark turn to a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. It looks like she's beautifully just playing, just enjoying nature. Like I just said, the creator created so many beautiful things that half the time we don't even notice them, which is our bad because there's a lot of beauty out there. Now, the last card, well, yeah, we got another one too. Oh, okay, I see. We got the Fool, which is a 0, and the Fool is upside down. Reckless, carelessness, distracted, naive, foolish, gullible, stale, and dull. When you encounter the reversed fool in your reading, you may see his more negative characteristics on display. This could indicate that you are acting reckless or careless and not considering the potential consequences of your actions. In the context, the Fool can be seen as a warning to take a step back and approach things with more thoughtfulness and maturity. A reverse Fool card can show that you are living in a moment and not planning for the future. The reversed Fool, meaning serves as a caution that you should be more aware so as not to be taken advantage of. Yeah, that's kind of a don't collect crap card, and be careful who you're friends with because they like your crap that you're collecting. So just be careful with that because that is kind of a little warning. Now we got the special message that I have been doing for a while now, and I'm going to go to the Dreams of Gaia for this one card that we got, and it is the Heaven and Earth card, and it's number 11, which is a master number, and this was upside down. So we have a blockage going on with the Heaven and Earth card. Is your loyalty to another blinding you to their true nature and intentions? Is it creating tension in your relationship with others? Are you blindly following another's lead and embracing what could be seen as a pack mentality? Ask yourself if you could do harm to another because the one you serve asked you to. Are you willing to sacrifice your own integrity and reputation in order to serve or follow a person who may not have your best interest at heart? The reversed cynical of earth asks that you do not follow blindly, questioning everything. Look to the reason and motivates behind your chosen leader's action, and ask yourself if you are serving them for the greater good or for their own good. We got to be careful with the upside down heaven and earth because that is the ball is in your court. So when you take the ball and run with it, whatever direction you run, there's consequences. You have to make the decision on where you're going. It's you can blame anybody. but you have a choice. And if you're making your choice and then blaming somebody, that's not working for you. You got to look at how you seen it, but jump out of the way you seen it and look at another perception, because there's all kind. You get one thing and there's 20 different perceptions of that one thing. They study that, and it's interesting. And we got the Empress, and she's a number three, and she is like heaven on earth. Divine feminine, sensuality, fertility, nurturing, creativity, beauty, abundance, and nature. The Empress shows us how deeply we are embedded in our femininity. Femininity can be associated with fertility, expression, creativity, and nurturing, among many other aspects. The Empress card could also mean the birth of a new idea, business, or project in your life. Owning to the good fortune that surrounds this card, you can be sure that such situations and projects would be and successfully in your life. We have a lot of success that's going to happen in this world, but right now we're going through this evolution that we've never went through, and it's like it's hard. So I think that was a really good reading for today, and I hope everybody got something out of it. And I love everybody. And may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.